Welcome back to another video on the channel, guys. My name is Wizite, and today I'll be showing you some H1Z1 secrets you probably didn't know about. First, though, in the description box, there is a free weapon skin giveaway. Go ahead and get yourself a free skin. It's fast, free, and simple. So, I recently put out one of these videos, which you guys absolutely love. So, if we could get 200 likes on this video, that would be insane, and I'd massively appreciate it. Now, tons of you guys did submit some tips, so I'll be including those in this video, and which I'll be doing so and linking you guys in the description box, shouting those people out if your tip got used. Now, if you have some hints and tips, comment them down below and I'll include them in the next video. Link you guys in the description box, shout you out. Even if you get shouted out in this video, you have another tip. If it's good, I'll include it. Comment it down below. So the first tip is from Blueser, who said, go prone, press shift and strafe left or right when in a gunfight, as it'll make you harder to hit. So, honestly, guys, to save me embarrassing myself, this is something that I know about, but something that I haven't used. I'm not going to do this in a gunfight. I'm just going to show you how this works. So, let's pretend that this tree right here is my enemy. Simply press your prone button, in my case, which is X. Press shift, and then left or right to roll, and then shoot at the enemy, which in this case is a tree. Now, I do apologize for not doing that on an enemy. I just don't want to embarrass myself. It'd probably take me about 3 hours to just get that one clip. Nobody's got time for that. The next tip comes from XRS Swirly, who said, if the keys are missing from a car, hotwire the car for a second or two, get out and hide. Once the enemy returns, you can shoot him. And I'm actually going to one-up him here. I'm going to add to this one. It's something that I recently done with some friends, which is sitting in the back seat of a police car. When the enemy gets in, just shoot them. So, let's combine swirlies and whizites and come up with a swirlite. And so, hotwire the car, hotwire the car, and then press, like for 1 or 2 seconds, then press Control 3, so you'll be behind the driver's seat. This is important. Then, once your enemy, comes out of the building that he's looting or whatever he's doing, and gets into the car, you're going to be sitting behind him and just fire away. It is absolutely hilarious, like you can see here on screen. I had a whale of a time doing that. Now, the next tip in the series comes from OCIN1G, who says, fire extinguishers can get you out of a sticky situation, which is actually 100% true. The amount of times I've accidentally hit one of these in a gunfight is actually unreal. Now, they work very, very similar to a smoke grenade. So, you could either shoot them if you're being shot at. Say you're in a warehouse, you're being shot at. You could shoot the fire extinguisher to cause the smoke to go off. Or, if someone else is in, say, a warehouse and you're having a gunfight, you could shoot the fire extinguisher and use that as cover to sneak up, because they won't be able to see you. Sneak up on them, take it out, and, you know, deal with the enemy as well as you could be. So there's like alternatives to that one. You could use it when you're in the warehouse, when someone else is in the warehouse. Now, the next two tips are unfortunately going to be taken out of the game very soon, but I wanted to add them in because, one, they're great fun, and two, I feel like they just make the skill gap in the game a lot bigger. And don't get me wrong, they are very situational. You can't use them all the time. You'll see why in a second. Well, one of them you can use all the time. But it's just one of those things, like, I just feel like it adds to the skill gap. So I'm going to put them in for this video because there is still quite a while that you're able to do this for. So the first one was submitted by Derpness, which is looting a dead body while walking. Very, very simple to do. You just have to be fast when looting. Now, when looting, you can either do this while crouching or standing up. I prefer crouching, as you walk slower, which means you get a little more time in the loot bag. Now, simply crouch near a dead body, not on top of it, just near it. You'll see why. Press W and E pretty much at the same time. Maybe W first, then E, and then let go of both. And you will open the loot bag, and your character will slowly, like, crouch walk forward. This makes it harder for your enemies to hit you, like when they're trying to backstab you, because you just had the gunfight, you've taken the guy out, they run towards the gunshot. So you can loot this while moving, which is very, very good. Now, the only thing you have to do is be fast when click looting, and make sure you have enough room in your backpack to carry what you want. Now, the next tip, which will also be removed very soon, is from Oliver Holm, which says, when you're inside a vehicle, you can actually switch seats and move. Now, what? Like, move the vehicle. It's a great way to kill people unexpectedly without exiting the car. All you want to do is press W or S, and then Control and 1, 2, 3, or 4 to switch seats. Now, I made my life easier for myself, and I actually changed my vehicle seat buttons to just 1, 2, 3, and 4, so I don't have to press Control. So in my case, all I do is I press W and like 2, or W and 3, or W and 4, or S, what, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So what this will do is it will move the car, and I'll switch seats. Now, it's probably best to do this to the back seats, because whether you're in the passenger seat or the driver's seat, I don't know, it sort of depends. If they're beside the car, you want to switch to the back seats. If they're in front or behind the car, you want to switch to either the passenger seat or the seat to the back, to the right of the driver's seat. I've just painted an awful picture for you guys. I do apologize, but you guys get what I'm saying. Now again, I haven't embarrassed myself. I've just gone ahead and show you how this works. We've pretended that the tree is the enemy and all of that good stuff there. So, like I said, it's going to be removed from the game very, very soon. Those 2 tips, go and make the most of them while they last. So, those are the tips for this week. Remember to submit your tips below. I'll include you in the video, shout you out, and link your channel in the description. Many thanks to those who submitted their clips this week, for last week, for this week. I really appreciate it. Shout outs to those guys. They will be linked in the description box down below. Remember, if we could shoot for 200 likes, that would be absolutely insane. I know you guys can do it. Subscribe for the next H1Z1 video, guys, and don't forget to enter that giveaway in the description box down below. I'm Wizite. I'll see you guys in the next video.